So yeah, this has been an ongoing debate like throughout this area for the past couple of weeks. Even Shaq Lizzy talked about it, you know. Like I said, this area is loaded with talent, and yet we have very few mainstream artists, you know. Why do you think that is?
Why do I think we don't have no mainstream artists?
Yeah, or like not that many.
I don't know. I guess you would say like all the controversy, if you want to say all that shit, like all the beef and all that shit. But I can't really blame it on that. I just feel like we just ain't had that breakout artist yet, like to represent the city, like how the city want to be represented, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like it's coming. Like we about to have our time. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of breakout artists like in the next couple years in the city and shit. So I don't really know why we ain't got no breakout artists yet. I don't know.
Okay. So I was watching your interview with Hoods and News from like 2017. Yeah. You was telling him that you had been having conversations with labels and things like that. So are you still in talks with labels and deals, or are you still independent?
We independent. Like, we really independent. Like, but I ain't really pressed to really fuck with no labels right now for the simple fact that I like my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I like to drop whenever I want to drop. Like, and don't get me wrong, labels definitely been reaching out like a lot lately, especially in like the past month or 2 months. But yeah, I like my freedom. Like when you read them contracts and you see like exclusivity clause and all that shit, like they tell you when you can drop, when you can't drop and shit. Like I'd rather just do this independent shit. And two, I got enough leverage to where I do want to fuck with a label, then they're gonna have to structure the contract how I want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
So like right now niggas is like doing like little distros and shit like that. Whereas though like they don't own nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a partnership. But you know when you fuck with them labels, they want ownership. But we want to own everything. So like we just gonna keep grinding until we got enough leverage. So whereas though when we do want to fuck with a label, they gonna have to do it how we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, them little shit they offering and shit, like, we cool.
Okay, so can you go more into detail about that? Like what factors would you consider if you were to ever sign a deal?
I gotta have freedom. And I don't want no regular deal. I want a label deal. Like, we need a deal like Cash Money and them got that $20 million distribution deal when they first came in. Like, we need one of them. But you know how they got that shit? By like doing them before they came to the table, so they already had leverage. So by the time they, you know what I'm saying? Because you know Cash Money, they been out since the early 90s. But they got their deal like in 98, 99, some shit like that. They had enough leverage where though like, you know what I'm saying? They went to them people like, we need a label deal. So that's basically what we on, bro. Like, we need a label deal.
Yeah, we got the time.
Yeah, we got the talent, like. You know that, bro. We definitely got the talent. Like, we need a label deal.
Facts. Okay, so how do you put yourself in a position to get the best deal? You know, you've been saying leverage, so how do you build that leverage up?
Keep building your fan base up. Keep working. Keep dropping shit. Let them people see your streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta keep building on what you already got. Everything getting bigger and bigger, bro. So like, you just gotta keep building on that shit. So when it's time, like you go to the table and you tell them labels like, look, I did this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like, what can y'all do for me that I can't do for myself?
No.
Right. Okay, so you just said building and building, right? So how do you like promote yourself and like, market your music?
That shit different for everybody, bro. Like, some niggas, like, they go, like, TikTok ways and shit like that. Like, me, bro, like, I built a fan base where it's though, like, I could just drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I don't, not big on, like, promoting, like, every day. Like, I just drop shit and, like, they fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's different for everybody. But, like, that's why I said, like, I'm trying to build on that fan base where it's though, like, I can do tours, like independent tours on my own, like with no label, like just us type shit.
Right now with the streets, though, for sure.
Nah, for real.
Facts. Okay, so I'd like to get your opinion on the ongoing violence against rappers. You know, we've lost quite a few rappers over the past couple of years here in this area, and then even last year, like we lost over 20, I think. So, why do you think so many rappers are being targeted?
Cause they living their life on Instagram and shit, like dropping locations and all type of shit, like beefing on the gram and all that shit. Like I said, I'm a little older than a lot of rappers, so like I'm seasoned with this shit. So like if we got a problem with somebody, you ain't even gonna know about it. Like we ain't gonna rap about it, none of that shit. Like you won't never know unless you know. But I feel like it just like people just be moving like loose. You know what I'm saying? Then they bar fighting on the internet. Then you don't know where your ass at. Like you just like shit crazy, bro. Like shit crazy, bro. A lot of bar fighting and wolf tickets and shit being sold. So like, you gotta be ready for that shit, bro. And then like, not just that though, but it's a lot of niggas like it's a lot of broke ass niggas out here like who just mad because like you is who you is. Like why not me type shit. Like why he got it? Why I can't have it? Like but they don't know like you work for this shit, bro. Like so like that's what I'm saying. Like you just gotta protect yourself by all costs. Like by all costs, you gotta protect yourself. Like you hear me? Cause they know your face, but you don't know their face. You know what I'm saying? That's why this shit weird, bro. Like that's the only thing I don't like about this rap shit. Like is like the fame part. Like I ain't really getting it for that part. Like I'm a real like reserved type of nigga. So like I don't like I like when niggas come up to me and tell me and shit. But like sometimes like niggas be like. They don't know like if they want yeah, like they don't know if they want like you don't know what type of time they be on like if they want if you a fan or is you like yeah like looking at you all crazy and shit like nigga if you a fan you can come up and say what's up to me bro like you know what I'm saying that's like one of the parts I don't like about this rap shit though like niggas be having pride issues and shit like then that could cause a whole situation where ain't even had to be that you know what I'm saying. But as far as like the rappers passing away, like man, that shit crazy, man. Rest in peace to everybody, bro. All the rappers that passed away.
Okay, so like, are you ever like concerned, you know, like for your safety or like your family's safety?
Nah, I know. Like I said, I know how I move, bro. Like we ain't shit. We concerned about other shit. Like. We ain't really concerned about that. Like, I mean, of course you're gonna be on point. Like, I'm not saying like we're not on point. Like, we on point everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? Just for that simple fact. But like we're not moving around concerned or like scary or nothing like that. Like, of course we on point though. You know what I'm saying? And we know what's going on out here. So like we on point.
Do you always move, you know, with like 5 people with you, or is it just you? Or?
I don't always move with 5 people with me. I be by myself sometimes. Like. I still do regular shit, bro. Like, okay. I get a lot more love than anything, bro, to be honest with you. Like, so, like, yeah, I get a lot more love than anything. Like, I ain't never had no bad interaction with nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody fucking my shit. Everybody fucking my music. I just give out that type of energy. Like, I want niggas to get some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, yeah, Slim trying to motivate niggas to get some money, like, more than anything. So, like, yeah, I move around by myself. Like, shit, I still go give me something to eat. Like, the fuck? Go to the curry out. Like, the fuck? I still move around by myself. Take my kids to the barbershop. I was like, yeah. I ain't no prisoner of my fame or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm doing all this shit now because I know eventually I'm not going to be able to do all this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm still enjoying my, you know, being regular a little bit, you know what I'm saying?